Run this? Thank you. All right, students, here we go. All right, good afternoon. While my students are getting out things, I need you to do the same thing. And that would be your packet and your textbook. And teachers, I sent you a reminder of the live document. It's the same as what you see up here. Chromebooks will not be used. Put them away. You don't need them. Matter of fact, I'm discovering that some students within certain classrooms need no distractions. Okay, so let's eliminate the distractions. All right, so students, thank you for following directions. I'm going to thank everyone out there for having their packet, which you get to use as a study guide, and the social studies book. All right, any questions about what you see in the agenda? Then I have to point out a couple things. Look to your right, everyone. Look to your right. Sorry. Right. I asked for that one. Please look for right up here. Tomorrow, there's going to be a geography check-in. You know how you did vocabulary things for science? Mrs. Potter said she just wants to evaluate what you know and what you'll need to know for the future as it relates to 7th grade. Well, tomorrow I'm going to give you a short 10-question quiz on geography. You've seen the questions before. I just want to see what sort of growth you've made since October. Okay, and then you'll get a chance to do that very same thing at the end of the year. So the geography check-in for tomorrow. Okay, please do your best on it. Tomorrow there'll be CNN 10. And teachers, in case I miss it, and I'm going to actually, there we go. All right, now we can see the whole thing. The videos that you're going to show at the end of class are right over here. First one, second one. It's roughly about 8 minutes worth of Black History content. All right, let's move on to this. For some of you, this note does not matter. Okay, for about 60 of you. But for 44 of you, actually we're down to 40 now, you received this message yesterday. Okay, I even went around to 2 classrooms to remind them of this brain pop that is missing. Okay, good news. In this class right now, 0 students in here are missing this Jamestown brain pop video, okay, and quiz. Okay, so this message was sent, like I said, to 44 students yesterday. 4 students have turned it in. That leads you down to what? What's 44 take away 4? 40. 40 more students. If I don't get it soon, I'll be honest with you, I am losing my patience. We're going to just drop it down to a 0 automatically. I'm going to probably say by Monday, okay? Enough said with that. Everyone needs to know that they have a job to do. Okay, speaking of jobs to do, this is due tomorrow. My class, raise your hands please if you've already finished this form for geography practice and analogies. All right, I have 100% of you. Awesome, thank you. Okay, other classrooms out there, students at home, this is due tomorrow. All right, you've had it since Tuesday. Make sure it is in by tomorrow. Now, for what we have in work time, please find this page. It's titled The French in North America. Okay, find it, find it, find it. Okay, if you could, no, not if. This is the easy stuff. Please write the due date on top. Due Friday, 2/19. Tomorrow will be the first day of the rest of your life. Okay, due 2/19. Okay, while we're waiting, I need someone to read at least the first two sentences out loud. All right, here we go, nice and loud.
At the start of the French and Indian War in 1750, France held vast territories in North America. However, it lost almost all of its North American empire in that war.
All right, here we go. So everyone, this is a map of what the French controlled in the New World. Okay, the key is over here that you will need. Now do me a favor, everyone. Turn the page. Okay, that looks like that. Okay, and please circle 1, 2, 3, and 4. And cross off 5 and the activity on the bottom, please. Okay. All right. By the way, I'm giving you a break on this one because I think the content and the answers are more important. Over here it reads short answer. If you can just write an accurate short answer with good spelling, I think we will be groovy on this one. Okay, number 1. What was the name of the largest French colony in the West Indies? Okay, what is it called today? This is not a quiz. You don't need to go into your book. You don't need to do anything online. It's on the map. Okay, right there. All right, West Indies would be right down here on the bottom. Okay, so number 2. I need someone else whose name is not Pele to possibly read number 2. Anyone? Anyone? All right, Henry Ford, nice and loud.
When was Louisiana returned from Spanish to French rule? How long did France rule it?
You will need to do some math on that one. Okay, how long did France rule it? Okay, so you'll have to do 2 dates, and obviously you're going to subtract those dates. Okay, number 3. What was the other large territory that France lost in 1763? I believe it is on that map. It should be. And number 4, I need another reader not named Henry Ford or Pele. All right, Susan B. Anthony, nice and loud. Okay, nice reading, by the way. Thank you for volunteering. Okay, so these are going to be due tomorrow. Should only take you a matter of minutes on that one. I need everyone to find this page. It is page 28. And yes, I'm old school. I like to write notes on paper. Okay. Please put the date on there, today's date. You can write due soon. Due soon is probably Friday or Monday. Most likely Monday. Okay. So let's write down a couple things that will help us. Because you're not expected to know everything. But you are expected to be resourceful. Okay. And have some strategies for locating historical information. Can someone tell me where you're going to find these answers? What chapter? Yes, Pele. Chapter 6, Unit 3 of Chapter 6. Okay. Over here, some nice teacher that you know wrote the page numbers. 156 to 185. Wow, wish I had a nice teacher like that when I was in 7th grade. Anyway, 156 to 185. Those are the pages. Okay. And then I even went so far, because this is pretty, there's a lot of information in just these pages. I went so far to give you some clues as to what the answers will begin with. Number 1 is a 2-part answer with a capital A and a capital I. If I can write a capital A and a capital I, so can you. Okay. Number 2, if someone in my class can read this one, okay, you can keep this answer. How does that sound? All right, Pele, read it for us, please.
Because of conflicts with Chief Mekong of the Wampanoag and other Indian groups, colonial growth of New England slowed. There were several decades in the late 1600s.
Okay, yes. Okay. That conflict was the reason things slowed down. I mean, you were not going to be moving into different territories if there was a conflict with Native Americans. Okay, things turned violent. Number 3, the word starts with an A and a U. Copy that down, please. I should see busy beavers here writing. By the way, number 4 that's not a 5, that's an S. During the 1700s, increasing numbers of blank brought to the colonies made up a significant part of the total colonial population. Number 6, it starts with an M. Number 8 is going to be a proper noun, starts with a capital B. I see all of you writing except 1, so instead of calling you out, I'll just give you some time. Make sure you're writing these things down. Okay, number 9 starts with a capital C, and number 10 starts with a capital L. Okay, we can call this inquiry-based activity. I know it says quiz on the bottom, but it's not a quiz. There's no pre-knowledge that I'm testing you on. Okay. All right. So for those classrooms or those individuals who have a difficult time doing work at school, all right, this is a no-brainer. During work time, you should be working and not talking. I visited 2 classrooms this morning, and we pretty much talked about how to use time wisely, how not to talk so much and actually get some work done. Okay? Here's the other thing. You really shouldn't have any homework if you're using your class time wisely, again, to get things done. Okay? For you, I'm kind of preaching to the choir, but we've had some issues, and just quick reminders here. All right? So the improvements begin now for those students who really need to improve their grades and their learning overall. All right, so teachers, until 3:05, please have your students work on this, okay, and that, and then of course this big enchilada right here. Okay, students, you can decide what you want to work on first. Okay, but I do know this. Think about it. Which one's due tomorrow? Okay, Neil Armstrong. Which one? They caught you yawning, but it looked like a wave. Which one's due tomorrow? Yes, Neil Armstrong just landed on the moon, and yes, he was accurate. This one right here is due tomorrow. Okay, so work time until 3:05, and then teachers, you'll find on the right side this video where middle school kids talk about Black history, and then this one is kind of a fun one, the ABCs of Black History Month. So what time will we be starting the video? What time? 3:00 what? Exactly, 3:05. So work time for about 16 minutes now. Teachers, if you have any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, the students know what they need to do. They need to be respectful, okay, and they need to work hard. All right? Any questions for my class? Hope you have a great day. Like I said, make sure you are working hard and you are also being nice. We'll see you tomorrow.